Hello and welcome back to Newsroom Nigeria. This is where we give you hot, fresh and sizzling news all day long. If this is your first time here, you have not subscribed to this channel, kindly click on the subscribe button down below. Also leave your opinions in the comments section below. The Senate President, Akpabio, has reportedly withdrawn from the presidential panel investigating sexual harassment allegations made against him by lawmaker representing Kogi Central Senatorial District, Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan. Newsroom Nigeria reports that the withdrawal, which occurred without any official explanation, has raised questions and sparked widespread speculation. The president of Citizens Quest for Truth, Akpabio, disclosed the development on Saturday, May 3rd, 2025, during a broadcast of Politics Today on Channels Television. According to sources who spoke with the Sun newspaper, the panel was established by President Bola Tinubu on Wednesday, April 2nd, 2025. Vice President Kashim Shettima was appointed to chair the panel, with additional members, including National Security Advisor Nuhu Ribadu, the Attorney General of the Federation, and representatives from Akpabio and Akpoti-Uduaghan. The panel was tasked with investigating the sexual harassment allegations, which had become a source of national controversy. Akpabio's sudden withdrawal has fueled speculation regarding his reasons for stepping down. While no official statement has been released, sources suggest that the Senate President cited concerns over potential executive interference and raised doubts about the impartiality of a panel. The tensions between Akpabio and Akpoti-Uduaghan reached a boiling point following the accusations of sexual harassment made by Akpoti-Uduaghan in February 2025. In response to the allegations, the Senate suspended Akpoti-Uduaghan on Thursday, March 6, 2025. Pending the outcome of the investigation, critics have described the suspension as a silencing tactic intended to suppress Akpoti-Uduaghan's voice. Despite the suspension and the ongoing investigation, Akpoti-Uduaghan remains resolute. She has vowed to present evidence in court to support her claims of sexual harassment, promising to fight for justice in the face of growing political tensions. You all, let's have your thoughts and opinions in the comment section below. Thank you very much for always listening and watching, guys. Before we go, let's take a look at some of the reactions we got online. The first comment is from Moses, who says, "Why will our leaders think of technology transfer? When can we focus on the true industrialization of a country? War is everywhere. Will the acclaimed giants of Africa survive? Should Russia, China, France, or Korea engage violent conflicts with her? How can these giants create a good security satellite in the space? When do we start celebrating our mining industry with our invented and globally accepted plants? When can we produce electronic chips and brand of our own origin? Our leaders, wake up." Stephen Udeze says, "If for only setting up this panel, God will bless Tinubu. This is a country where we see black, we all call it white. People with their influence and money want to intimidate this lady. She has insisted that she has evidences and will provide them when opportunities are given. Akpabio has used every avenue to block this case. No, he's saying that the presidential panel will not be fair. What a shame." Ehizode says, "Akpabio is falling because he's among the elites using their position to oppress, intimidate and silence the poor innocents. Judgment of God is against them and their kingdom. Their kingdom is collapsing because God has dethroned them all." Emo Bosa says, "Why should he be a member in the first instance? I see nothing good coming from that exercise." Abdul Omar says, "Akpabio, know the truth, will surely come out. He tried to silence this woman. Thank God Nigeria must be in a better place, inshallah." Ifeoma Eze says, "Why now that the dust is off? I see after trying so many ways to bring her down, but failed, you want to use now step down to still be part of a team to judge your own case. Chai, there is God who..." Christopher Agbanobi says, "The withdrawal automatically shows that Akpabio is guilty as alleged. If not, how do we decide a case that the hearing is one-sided? Those orchestrating Senator Natasha's downfall, those trying mighty hand to get her blackmailed, are all derisively wallowing in the ladyrit of this destitution and ignominy. She already irrepressible, unbendable, and unconquerable. Yeah, it takes someone with a touch of Igbo blood to nicely combine those traits. Go well, Natasha, Amarachi, Akpoti-Uduaghan. All hail the Queen Senator. They are the vanquished. You are the victor. Let's take one last comment before we go from Divine Mercy, who says, President Tinubu missed it to establish panel of inquiry on Akpoti-Uduaghan matter. He should have allowed SSS to take control. Senate President cannot be rubbished. The game is political setup for Akpabio. And if Tinubu is not careful, it will rubbish him also. Just allow those political dogs to be backing. That is their job. Joseph Obuele says, let's see what happens after this timeout. It seems the upper legislative chamber have no other legislative business doing, again, apart from these sexual harassment issues. Another person says, jokers, one begs to ask whether he ought to be on the panel in the first place. I don't get it. Can someone help me out? Are we in some alien world or something? David Udo says, that's the best practice anywhere in the world. You be your own judge. The writer of this article is pretentious and hypocritic. He knows the role, but thinking everyone is gullible. Shame on you. Samson Oyebanji says he's afraid to face the panel. Where's Agbako Basan, Akpabio's lawyer? He should appear before the panel as an attorney seeking alternative peaceful resolution out of court resolution now provided by the panel. Tony Montana says many people here do not understand simple English, just making noise like they're stubborn woman. Prince Chiji says potential presidential interference. Look at this Asurok houseboy, this Tinubu choir master. Since when have you been worrying about executive interference? You always singing on your mandate we stand. When I saw your lawyer publicly harassing Natasha instead of filing a defamation suit, I knew you were afraid. One last comment from Godwin, who says, you lack substance in your dealings, my brother. My other brother, SP Akpabio, too do. It's a disgrace and has no shame. You all, thank you very much for always listening and watching. This is where I'm going to draw the curtain for now, guys. I will see you all in my next video. Bye for now.